Hi, legend, that is, ladies and gentlemen. It's a wonderful time to be alive, and it's a wonderful time to share with you. What I want to share with you is something that we all do at very strategic time, especially when we are going to the end of the year or you are entering into a new year. So it's something that marks a new dawn in many people's life, and we call that a resolution. Resolution. Many times we see people making certain decisions in their life because they want something better. And what's resolution? Resolution is that thing that positions you for a fresh start. Maybe you want a new opportunity, there's something you want to get done, and you say that okay, let me do this, let me do that so that I can achieve a purpose. Making resolution is doing things differently or in a different way. Resolution are coined from the word resolution. That means you identify that there's a problem that you need to solve, and there's something lingering or a project that you need to achieve or a goal you need to achieve, and you need to look for a solution to get that thing done. So it's resolution, it is restructuring, it's reevaluation, it is reassessing yourself. So resolution starts by recognizing and acknowledging your problems. Maybe people have been complaining about you don't value relationship, and you are lukewarm, you are lazy, and no. So then you say, okay, I want to do something better for myself. It is you doing something better for yourself. Resolution is the acquisition, arrangement, and application of solutions to solve problems or achieve a goal. What do I mean by this? Many times you want to solve a problem, then you need to acquire knowledge. You need to gather it and allow, okay, this is what comes first, this is what I need to do next, so that this that I want to do can be achieved. So it's all part of the process of we becoming better and to achieve something better for ourselves. Resolution are battled out of self-appraisal, or there's something you want to achieve for a period of time. So resolutions are aimed at hosting possibilities. That's another important thing I want you to know. The resolutions, they are aimed at hosting possibility. There's a possibility of things you want to get done. I want to get married, for example. If that's a goal and this possibility, how am I going to get it done? So you have to make certain resolution that this makes financial commitment towards this. I want to make emotional commitment towards this. I want to read to know more about it. So people make resolutions so that they can host certain possibilities. It is aimed at hosting possibility. Resolutions are just bunch of decisions and actions aimed at producing an expected result. That means before you make a resolution, there's something you're expecting. You have an expectation, but you have to make certain decisions. You have to take certain necessary actions that will aim and help you to follow through to that expectation. Expectation, they say, is the mother of manifestation. When you have certain expectation, you break it down to goals, to objectives, to tasks, bit by bit, and you get things done for yourself. All resolution now narrowed to what you do, to the do's, the don't alone, but it's also narrated towards the don'ts. Certain when you have a list of to-dos, you should have a list of not to do. Because that's the problem many people have. There are some things you don't want to do that is hindering the things you want to do. So you must kick out and get rid of those things that you don't want to do. Not to do lists are very, very important. So we are making a resolution. You don't only focus on the things you want done, you focus on the things you don't want to do also. That is what makes a balanced resolution. So resolution, as I see it, has some certain conditions that you must know so that it can be a solid, a firm, and a balanced resolution. Number one is resolution must be intentional and not circumstantial. If you, for example, if you serve you breakfast and you receive the breakfast and you feel because they serve you, you want to jump into another relationship, and you don't assess yourself because of the emotion and the circumstance around it, you just do this, you just do that. Many people they run down into wrong relationships, serious and serious relationships that are wrong because they want to get back at their ex, and because of that they keep incurring injuries, emotional damages to themselves, and they keep carrying the baggages on and on and on instead of making resolution to do better, assess the previous relationship, for example. So it shouldn't be circumstantial, it should be intentional. You must do it for you. It is for you, it's not for the people around you, it is for you. That's what resolution is. It must be very realistic and not emotional. It must be very realistic and not just emotional. It must be followed through with realistic pattern. Maybe because your friends are making a certain amount of figures and you know what they are doing and you know what you are doing, and you don't want to follow through. So you're not making the resolution that okay, maybe you are just a salary earner of 50,000 and your job opportunity afford you to have a small boys quarter or a one-bedroom apartment, and because you have a friend that just came visiting and the friend says, oh, I'm living a luxurious life, and I say, okay, in the next 6 months, me too, I also want to achieve this thing. I want to be living in a mansion and on and on, and it is not realistic. So you must make resolutions that are very, very realistic and not just emotional. You don't just wire yourself away with emotion. And another thing that makes your resolution very solid is that it must not be hidden. Resolution must be made known. So if you are making resolution, you don't just hold it to yourself. You talk about it, make people know so that they can hold you responsible and accountable for it. That's what makes the resolution firm, strong, and balanced. These are the conditions. You must make it known and not hidden. If you make a resolution that you want to be dieting or you want to be working out and it's only you that know, if nobody knows, nobody will know that. You that you said that you want to make fit farm, you want to have a good body shape, you want to be working out, and nobody knows about it. So it's very easy for you to slide it to a corner. But once people know, they will hold you responsible for it. That was makes resolution firm and strong. But for an effective resolution, there are certain things you need to know. Number one thing about effective resolution is talking about decision. You must decide. That's the first thing. Decide that this is what I want, I like it, and write it down. It's very, very important that when you're making a resolution, it's not just a mere oral word, audio resolution. Make it written so that you can see and you can be reminded of it. They say that the sharpest brain is not as good as the faintest ink. So when you write it down, it can be in your face and you can know what to do. Another thing you must do is that you must take actions. You don't just decide that this is what I want to do and write it down. No, you must take necessary action to back up your decisions, and it is very, very important. Actions are the things that put you in a better position for a firm and strong resolution. Another thing is discipline. Discipline, of course, is not going to come easy. When you make resolution, it's because you want things done. It's not because you're tired. So there will be a time that you'll be tired, that it won't be convenient for you. There will be a time that you'll be discouraged by people. There will be a time that people won't understand the reason why, your motivation behind your resolution. They don't need to understand, but you know the goals you are targeting. You know what you want to achieve, and you have to go for it. So you must maintain the necessary discipline. By day, you must highlight the activities and the tasks you want to get done every day. Make a to-do list. Be friends with your to-do list. Those are the things that make your resolution firm. Discipline, it takes discipline. Another thing that is important is accountability, and that's one of the most important part of resolution that make it effective. Accountability first to God. When you are making a resolution, you must be accountable to God. That God, I want to do this, help me. Acknowledge that you need help, because it's not all the time that you'll be okay to do it. Accountable to God and accountable to men. So you have people that are around you. Choose accountability partners and friends, people that you know that will tell you the truth and nothing but the truth, people that can call you out and drag you if need be. So you talk to them and you make sure that they are accountable unto you. So with this, you have a very firm and effective resolution. I know many people have written some things down for the year, and as it is now, you are already sliding into the corner that this thing is too hard and you're not consistent. Consistency is very key in achieving your resolution. So you don't stop when you are tired, you stop when you are done. Thank you, and God bless you.